candidate John Edwards for 2 days of campaigning in New Hampshire earlier this week. They performed prior to 6 town hall meetings across the state, including this event at an opera house in Lebanon, New Hampshire. It's just over an hour.
I just want to thank Jackson Browne and Bonnie Raitt. Can we get another round of applause for them? They were awesome.
What made you want to back John Edwards?
Well, initially, it caught my attention that his performance in the energy debate earlier this year, he was the only candidate that said he didn't want to build any more nuclear plants. I mean, the more I listened to him, the more I realized that he's the most progressive candidate in the race. He caught my vote. We met with him. I think he's really well qualified for the presidency. I think he spent his life fighting in legal battles and very tenacious fight on behalf of everyday people, fighting, the big money invested interests that tend to roll over people in this country, when he says he's going to take the fight to them, I believe him.
Given to Obama, do you want to give to Mr. Edwards too?
I gave to Barack Obama initially, yeah, I did. Yes, I am giving my time and my money to John Edwards. I'm supporting Edwards, and I asked. It's funny because what we just had a very pitched battle about the energy bill. But at the time that I got involved and Bonnie and I became aware of it, it was sort of an emergency, and we found that most of the candidates were making very vague statements about nuclear power, saying that they believe it's a part of the solution. But really what was about to happen was that we were about to give the nuclear industry a huge tax break, $50 billion over 2 years. And none of the candidates really addressed that, but when we talked to Edwards about it, he said he was against that. Anyway, yeah, I like Obama. I like Obama very much, and I would rather see Edwards president, to tell you the truth. And I would.
Thank you, Jackson. Thank you for being here. Great to see you.
Senator, you've got some real momentum, it seems, going in Iowa. A little different here if you look at the poll numbers. How would you explain the difference?
Oh, I think we're going to have great momentum here too, and we've actually been going up significantly. If you look at what's been happening here in New Hampshire, and I expect that to continue. I'm very encouraged about what's happening in New Hampshire.
Senator, when you say you want to get rid of the Defense of Marriage Act, what does that mean? And do you support a constitutional amendment on marriage?
No. A constitutional amendment banning gay marriage? Mm-hmm. No, I do not. I think we should get rid of DOMA. I think DOMA was a mistake from the beginning and discriminatory, and so I will do everything in my power.
What's a mistake about it?
To do that.
I'm unclear on that.
Well, a mistake about it? Mm-hmm. I think it's discriminatory against gay and lesbian couples. That's what's a mistake about it.
Senator, do you one more question?
There's been a lot of hype about celebrity endorsements, and obviously a lot of it came from Obama going around with Oprah Winfrey. How much weight do you take when it comes to this sort of stuff? You've got some pretty good endorsements yourself.
Well, yeah, it's great to have good people like Jackson and Bonnie supporting it. Peter Coyote's here, and we've had others over the last few days on a big campaign. But I think that what happens is these celebrities help bring people to hear you, but they make their decision based on the candidate, not based on the celebrity. I think people in New Hampshire vote find their vote very seriously. They understand they're voting on who the next leader of the free world should be. And so I think for the most part, the purpose of service is to get people here to see yes.
Are you seeing bigger crowds?
Yes, definitely seeing bigger crowds. Bigger crowds here and bigger crowds in New Hampshire. And not just bigger, more enthusiastic.
Senator, thank you. This way. Just hold
Thank you.
Next on C-SPAN 2, actor Morgan Freeman discusses the impact of severe storms on coastal areas. Then from Washington Journal, Tom Schatz, president of Citizens Against Government Waste, discusses earmarks in the omnibus spending bill.